Needs Another Sports Podcast, but it's my drill. We're glad to be back in the locker room as always. Sweaty moment of the week. Me and Michael were teaching Europeans how to play the great game that is football. That's football.
Shout out
football. Shout out Husey Jr.
And Lewis.
Fuck Lewis. Straight up. Lewis? Go to hell.
No, he's a dog.
He is a dog. I love Lewis. It's just so funny. A bunch of Europeans, we were harassing these guys. I told you a little about the story before the pod. We met Lewis on Elden Ring one day a year ago, and who knew a year later it would mean me and Michael becoming the American delegates
I think we're American.
of the NFL. I mean,
we're just talking about football.
no, but technically we are American. They know we're Canadians, but like it's North America.
Very similar
51st
lifestyle.
Yeah, it makes sense, I guess. But like, nonetheless, these guys hopped on Rocket League NFL game mode, which was hilarious. And they're like, "Oh my god, this is the best Rocket League I've ever played." And then I was like, "All right, let's hop on Madden. Like, let's play real football." And they had no clue what was going on. Lewis is a horrible quarterback. Husey, unbelievable receiver and quarterback. Guys, 5-position specialty. But hey, we're gonna have content with that coming out soon of us playing Madden with
Did you
Europeans.
get them to subscribe to the pod or what?
Yeah, that's why we got
100%.
like 5 subs in a day. It was all
It was from those guys?
Yeah.
100%.
Fucking right.
Dude, I can't believe we forgot Whittle and J Epic fucking K.
Jepic.
Jepic, nonetheless.
What beauties.
Absolute beauties. They're legends.
Whittle's a
What
legend.
legends.
Let's get into the NFL as we talk about it. And we can look at our sweaty Trinity. The Eagles. A little bit of a busy week. Trading Canadian Sydney Brown. Actually, we know a girl who matched Sydney Brown on Hinge one time.
Nice.
And I liked her a
Nice.
lot when it happened.
Was she directing the Olave commercials that him and Chase are in?
And she was. I hated this guy. I saw him in Madden. I was like, fuck. Get this guy off the Eagles. Not signing her because he's Canadian. I can't hold him. She was hot. What are you going to do? But hey. This fucking sucks. I mean, it's great to see him go, but man, it fucking sucks that he's a football player. You got to compete with these guys on Hinge. Nonetheless, Eagles also signed the Ginger Ninja, Andy Dalton. Apparently, I heard, I forget what team it was, but a team made a call on Tanner McKee. And
We still have him?
we still have him.
He's a free agent? Or
No, we still have him. They were going to trade him. And I think the team offered the Eagles a fourth for him. The Eagles said we won't do it for less than a second.
Interesting.
That's
They
crazy.
value him pretty high. Where was he taken in the draft?
I think it was a second-day pick, second round maybe.
Okay.
Not sure 100%. But like he's okay. He's not an Jalen Hurts replacement, but neither is Andy Dalton. So I don't really understand what this move is.
Depth.
I guess, like,
What
just
did
in
they give up?
case.
Nothing.
Yeah,
He's better than Kenny Pickett as a QB3.
that's true. And we paid a third for Kenny Pickett, which was horrible. Then the Eagles also signed Hollywood Brown to a 1-year deal, which is cool. Replaced Jahan Dotson.
It's a fine depth signing.
Yeah.
Some speed on the outside.
Exactly.
Can catch balls. Has had years of being a very good receiver.
Exactly. Especially with the Eagles, they have like their efficiency guys, like the check down. You can get Dallas Goedert anywhere within the 5, just Smitty within the 10, and AJ Brown within the 20. So now you got Hollywood just run up the left. If you're open, you're open.
Just put that guy in motion with some speed. That's exactly it.
That's
You
the way
change
to
your
do it.
offense when you sign guys like that.
Exactly. Michael, take us through the Steelers.
I don't really understand this. So they had busy first like 3 to 5 days, and then they signed Travis Homer, former Seahawk and Bear.
Like just been like a guy.
We
for
know,
so long.
we know Dowdle and Warren are just gonna be running the show. But,
Yeah.
Like, where does that leave Kaleb Johnson? Like, okay, he was kind of useless last year, especially on the muff punt. It was hilarious, but it was so frustrating to watch. I don't know. I mean, they spent the third on him, and it's only gonna be his second year, but I don't know.
Did he touch the ball in like more than, call it 20 snaps last year?
He had under 30 rush attempts.
Well, he's their
Oh,
kick
okay.
returner, right?
Well, he was, and then he lost that. And then it was Calvin.
Yeah, it's so weird when they draft running backs in like the middle, and then you have an RB1 and usually an RB2, and the Steelers do in this case.
Maybe it's like a safety net in case someone gets hurt.
I don't think they knew that Jaylen Waddle was going to be the guy, though. Like, Jaylen Waddle was kind of mediocre, and like they were priming it for Najee, and then Najee didn't pan out. They're like, Warren, it's your job, and he was like, okay, I'm
He was
taking.
great last year.
Exactly.
Really good.
He took advantage of his
Did he hit 1,000?
opportunity.
He's just under, but he had like 400 receiving. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
He's
good.
solid.
And Dowdle is just like a 1-year stopgap for a lot of teams, and he did it with Cowboys, did it with the Panthers.
Keep pounding.
And he'll do it with the Steelers. He will be the red zone guy.
He will be the red zone. He's a fucking wrecking ball, right? Like, it's.
And Homer's a good blocker, so he helps with the run game.
He's interesting. He's a smaller, but who knows? Maybe he'll be all right.
Taylor, I saw nothing from the Bills. Is there anything but Taka that they did this week?
Let me walk you through what the Bills have done. And back
No
to you.
way.
Back to the desk.
Yeah,
That's what's on
I mean, the Bills will make
John
some
Lewis,
moves.
TSN.
The Bills will make some moves around the draft. Draft is coming up.
And they've made their big moves. They
100%.
only have so much cap space. You have to have like I think you have to have $15 million to sign your rookie class. They're at,
Oh.
there's something like that. So
Okay.
There's a lot of chatter. We talked about it a couple weeks ago. And we will have that show with C's, but KC Concepcion is went for another visit to Buffalo.
Nice.
So if they can trade up and get him, I think if he's gonna stick around and be in like the mid-20s, which is where they're picking, then that's a steal. I think he's a sick receiver.
He's got like the mentality, like his personality.
Good hands.
Oh man,
Run.
he's a smart kid. He's a good kid. He's got a good head on his shoulders.
So yeah, no, I mean I'm happy with the Bills offseason so far, and we'll see what they do at the draft, which is a month yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, a month
Today.
Today.
23rd.
Today's
23rd.
Yeah, a month today.
Nice. We will be watching that live with C's.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be sick. JSN signs a monster extension. 4 years, $168.6 million.
Get paid, kid.
Like,
Sets the market again.
you put this in here. If you want your kid to get paid, send it to Ohio State because JSN 168 million, Garrett Wilson 130 million, McLaurin 97 million, Williams 80 million, Marvin Harrison's gonna get paid, Olave's gonna get paid, Buka's gonna get paid. This is ridiculous resume of receivers coming out of Ohio State. You guys both put this in here. Taylor, I'll let you take it away. You can ask. It's your question.
So, is it worth paying wide receivers this kind of money? Because outside of Jamar Chase in his second or third year in his rookie deal, they made the Super Bowl. None of the highest paid receivers in the league have gone on deep runs in the playoffs, and I'll consider like the third round, like consider like conference championships to be that.
And Michael's got the list here of like the highest paid receivers, like the biggest receiver contracts. And you got JSN with $42 million a year, Jamar Chase with $40 million a year. Calvin Ridley. Is this active? This is him now on the Titans.
It's part of his Atlanta contract. So a really good year, and then they signed him, and then
Gambling got in the way. And then Jefferson with $35 million. And so, like, you make a great point. Literally, none of these guys. I mean, JSN, I guess, just made a push, but he wasn't getting. He was on a rookie deal.
Yeah. So I wonder because you take up so much of that cap space now with your new deal. I mean, that was a good deal for the Seahawks because they still had him on 2 years left on his rookie deal, so they have 6 years of control on him. And I mean, you pay the talent.
You pay the talent.
Like receivers like these guys minus Ridley do not grow on trees.
And that's the sad part. Is like, so let's think about it like this. I'm gonna say yes, it is worth it to pay these guys because in a lot of these cases, the teams that are paying them are teams that aren't primed to win. And so, like the Vikings, for example, pay Jefferson. Like they're not really in a position to win. They're bouncing around like that 10 to 14 win radius. But nothing serious. Same with Jamar Chase. Like they had one push and then nothing else after, and they have to pay him. But the thing is, if you let them go, imagine what other teams would pay.
If they hit the market.
If they hit the market,
that number would start with a 5.
And then on top of it, like other teams who actually are primed to win, like the Eagles, for example, have like done a masterclass in terms of cap management. Like they still have space. They could pay one of these guys a serious bag, and that just completely transforms the team. And the Eagles aren't the only team that's like that. So it's interesting.
It's just so weird because you only have so much money in football, right? And they're probably gonna do like we're gonna restructure, free up $50 million,
and they will
and kick it down the road, and like it works. But how long does it work for?
Until it doesn't. I mean,
we look at the Saints like since like the start of the 2021 season, maybe.
They're second in dead money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the Dolphins with Tyreek and Tua, and I don't know if they have any dead cap on Waddle. I don't think they do, but
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's wild to think that they're getting this kind of money and they're not producing in the playoffs, like, or they're just not making the playoffs straight up.
Let's look at it this way. Would you rather have Calvin Ridley at $35 million or Sam Darnold who makes $35 million?
Give me a $35 million serviceable quarterback.
100%. I 100% agree.
And I think Darnold's beyond serviceable, but I'm just using that as an example.
And like these guys, like they deserve the money.
They do.
It's hard to manage it because like you said, you don't want to let them go.
I think that's actually a really great point. But like once you guys both said it, once you put that money into a receiver, you just can't build the other pieces. 100%. Oh, another huge deal from a receiver was Jaylen Waddle being traded from Miami to Denver for the 30th overall pick, a second in 2026, and a third in 2026, and a fourth in 2026. It's ridiculous.
So 4 picks. The Bills offered, rumored, their first round pick this year, which ended up being the 26th pick at the deadline for Waddle. And Miami said no because they wanted next year's first, and they didn't want to trade him within the division. You pay the division tax.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it just sucks that like the division tax is so high in some of these rivalries.
I mean, I looked at, and it was all over Twitter, and I've seen it everywhere, is you look at DJ Moore's numbers and Jaylen Waddle's numbers. Since Waddle's come in the league and DJ Moore, their numbers are similar. Very similar in yards, catches, touchdowns. yards per catch, everything, targets, and the Bills only had to pay a second for DJ Moore. And yes, his contract is heavily guaranteed, but it was only a second.
Yeah.
And you're paying 4 draft picks, which is a lot in football for Jaylen Waddle, who's what is Jaylen?
I was gonna say, is Jaylen Waddle better than DJ Moore?
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
I'm not even being a biased Bills fan. I just don't think he's better.
He's good.
He's great.
He's good. But
He's
like,
a really good wide receiver. Like, he'll complement Courtland Sutton extremely well.
Yeah, I just don't think he's dynamic. Though is the issue. Like he's not
he's quick.
exactly. He's a very very quick route runner, and like
He's got
I don't.
good hands.
He's got great hands, but I don't think he can like. He's not elusive when he's running routes. Like he doesn't cut well. He doesn't like. He doesn't get sticky.
Yeah.
If you guys get that, get sticky.
Yeah. Even to your point about DJ Moore, I think Waddle's better than Pittman, but the Steelers only gave up a 6th.
And
That's-
honestly,
yeah.
Pittman's numbers, even in comparison
They're
to
similar.
DJ Moore, aren't even that far off.
They're similar. Like DJ Moore is clearly the better player, but like numbers don't lie.
I mean, value. That's a great point. Value wise, I would much rather.
Pittman for 6th than Waddle for 4 picks,
That's like-
including a first.
that's a no-brainer.
100%. Yeah. 100%. It's very strange to me that Miami did very. I think at the end of the day, Miami did really well with that.
100. This is like I wouldn't pay this for Waddle.
And,
There's
like,
no way.
They're not trying to win. And poor Malik Willis goes and signs that big deal, and now he's throwing the ball to nobody.
It's Braxton Berrios.
It's HN. Like, and they're saying he's untouchable.
HN?
Yeah.
You're gonna build around a running back in this day and
They
age.
said,
That's-
they said if you're offering, if he's in a deal, it starts with a first round pick. Miami said that.
I mean, yeah, that's what he's worth, but like,
Really good player, but CMC didn't get traded for a first.
nope.
He got traded for multiple seconds.
Yeah.
So, you know,
And you do not like with a running back. You have essentially like on the good end, you have 7 years to get it done.
maybe.
Like that's if you're looking at like an elite type running back.
Teams aren't paying. Like, imagine if the Chiefs didn't pay or trade for Kenneth Walker. You think they're giving up a first for HN?
No hell no.
Maybe.
If
And-
they're like super desperate,
And
but
HN
probably
has
not.
an injury history.
I still think they'd rather roll out fucking Pacheco and whatever bum they find on someone's practice
100%.
squad.
Save some money and save your draft picks.
100%.
Let's
Yeah.
look at some other news around the league, boys. DJ Chark retires. The streets will never forget 2019 DJ Chark. 73 catches, 1,000 yards, and 8 TDs is mental.
It was his second year in the league. That was when Jacksonville had Allen Robinson. They had him.
Hearns.
They had Hearns. Hearns was a fucking name too. And then Robinson goes to the Bears and the Steelers. Hearns went to the Steelers. He's
He
gone.
was on the Cowboys. I don't think he ever played
Chark-
for the Steelers.
Chark just
He went to the Lions.
Jags,
Yeah.
Lions.
Jags and Lions.
and then he just disappeared. It's like, how do you have 73 catches, 1,000 yards, and 8 touchdowns? Is a great season. Is your second year?
What's the
He's
yards per
at
catch, Michael?
24.
Chart boy. 25, something like that. It's crazy.
Great yards per catch,
Unbelievable.
and then he just disappeared.
That's the NFL. We know this. Like the NFL, you're one hit away from your career being over.
Totally.
It's like Kenny Galladay.
Yeah,
Where he got that
exactly.
massive was it from the Giants?
The Giants.
Yeah.
And he was on Detroit as well, and he got
So
second paid.
nasty.
He led
He's
the league in
playing
touchdowns.
with, like old man Stafford and whatever backup quarterback they were running out there when they were winning 3 games a year. Yeah, it just
And numbers though.
the NFL career path is so strange.
It's so strange because some guys, like you look at a Derrick Henry who's been on top from the beginning. He's never had a down year.
No,
He's always been that guy. Then you have guys like fucking even like Todd Gurley, who's like an elite wide receiver for like 2 years.
he's top 10 in the league still in touchdowns since like 2019 or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't
He
even.
played in what 3 seasons?
Yeah,
Like 4.
and he hasn't played meaningful football in
And
7.
He was bad in Atlanta, so I don't even
Yeah.
count that.
It's
God, he was good.
He was a monster. It's just the NFL career path is so
Well,
wild.
I mean, this is getting a little more into the business side, but I love to bring this up. Where like you look at Mike Tyson now, and Mike Tyson's about to fight Floyd Mayweather in the Congo and make $20 million for a nothing but burger. Like they're gonna go do nothing. They're gonna go dance for 30 minutes and then
They
have.
were assless chaps again.
But I think like my younger brother brings this up, and I disagreed initially, but I think about it more, and the more it makes sense. The boxing commission just can't let Mike Tyson be like poor, and like they can't let him fall off because you have the mecca of your brand, and like if the mecca of your brand becomes like a cracked out hobo, what is that? Sorry, houseless.
Yeah.
Does that have to be politically
Unhoused.
unhoused?
And same thing with Mayweather too.
Yeah, it would be horrible for the brand. So they keep feeding these guys these nothing burger fights where it's like, Floyd, go fight Logan Paul. Mike, go fight Jake Paul. And they make $30 million payday every time, then they blow it in 2 years, and they give him another one.
Yeah.
And so, but I guess the NFL doesn't have that issue where like, they don't care if their stars go out and be homeless. Yeah.
There's always the next
They
one.
just go down to the state of
That's a
Louisiana
good point.
and they pluck, 10 guys, or you go
Shout
to
out
Ohio
JD
State
Bunkis.
and you just have 6 unreal receivers that are like wide receiver ones on all their teams.
All lined up ready to play for nothing. They'll play for pennies.
Yeah.
Interesting little development out of KC. Travis Kelce says he's coming back for a year, but goes ahead and signs a deal that's 3 years, $54 million.
Does he play it
I
out?
think those are like more voided years. I think it's for cap purposes because they can spread it out to lower it for this year. But it was like $12 million guaranteed for this year.
Yeah.
Plus incentives, like $3 million in incentives or something.
It's interesting.
I don't think he knows if he's going to play it out. I think he's genuinely in the place right now where he's thinking, like, does it make sense for me to keep putting my body through this and try to win more chips and cement myself as the GOAT? Or do I just hang him up, go hang out with my girlfriend / wife, become a A-list celebrity actor, and let my career, like my life, drain away?
And just be the next world heavyweight champion in WWE. That's Travis Kelce is literally the next world heavyweight champion in WWE. He's going to be the next Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, he's done it all.
He's going to be the next Rock. He's going to be the next. Pick a guy that played at NFL and now is a star in WWE. It happens.
It happens all the time.
It's so transferable.
Even what's his face? Roman Reigns was in the XFL.
Yeah. It's so transferable.
Yeah, you just gotta hit people
It's
hard.
showmanship. It's showmanship with huge athletic guys.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you have to do is be jacked, white, athletic, and have played football.
Hey,
personality.
not even white anymore. Now, if you're like a minority, they love using that as a gimmick. Where
They love Samoans.
Bro, they have the Admiral Ahmed, who's just like this like Islamic general who walks into the ring. He's like, "Assalamu alaikum, time to fight," and it's like, guy, if it works for you guys, does the ratings, I get it. Me, I'm offended, nonetheless. Carson Wentz goes back to mini. The QB room consists of JJ McCarthy, Kyler Murray, and Carson Wentz.
That's bad for JJ.
Have they given up on him?
Because Carson Wentz actually last year he started like 4 games. He wasn't that bad.
No, he was bad.
He wasn't that bad.
But as a quarterback who's had a
Better
career in the
than
NFL,
Brosnan or whatever his name was, Max Brosnan.
isn't that
Former
the
Batman.
judge?
He's an actor.
We'll say James
Max
Bond.
Brosnan. Or he was James.
He was
not
James Bond, right?
Yeah. Sorry, not Batman.
But I start. This is my star. Sit, start, cut. You got these 3 QBs. I'm starting Kyler Murray.
I am too.
100%.
You're sitting JJ McCarthy and you're cutting Carson Wentz.
Yes.
Carson Wentz has a career of NFL experience behind him, years and years and years and years. He's one of the oldest vets in the league right now, and he sucks. He's horrible. At least like a Joe Flacco who's twice his age can go out there and use his IQ to make up for it.
Yeah.
Good teacher.
With not a lot of talent.
Would you even take Phillip Rivers or Carson Wentz last year?
Philip Rivers.
Yeah, that's kind of sad to say.
And so Carson Wentz is a nothing to this offense. I don't know why you re-sign him. I don't know why he comes back.
Mentor? I mean, he had some good years in Philly.
Who are you mentoring? What are you mentoring?
He wasn't
JJ.
horrible in KC. He started a few games.
He did start
He was
a
pretty
few
good with the
games.
Colts too.
But the thing is, look, the fact that we have to keep plucking like little sample sizes of this when we have a huge sample size of him actually playing a lot of games.
But it's
Says
smart
something.
for him. Like, go be a backup or a third string, make a couple of $1 million and just sit on your ass and collect a paycheck. And if you do have to play, your games don't matter.
No.
And best case scenario is you're carried to the playoffs by either Kyler or JJ, and you end up starting a playoff game as a third string quarterback. And if you lose, there's no fault to you.
No, it's every game. Like
It's win-win for him.
your worst case scenario is you lose the game, which is everyone's expecting already.
Yeah.
And then your best case scenario is you win a game and you're a god in mini for doing
And
it.
you probably get another contract, whether it's from Minnesota or from whoever.
100%.
That's so sad. Browns propose a new rule change where the draft pick trade window goes from 3 years to 5 years.
I like it.
I kind of hate it.
I like it because the only what's the last deal for three draft picks or 3 first-round picks? Is it Robert Griffin?
Wasn't Stafford. It might
Robert
have been
Griffin was
RG.
3 first-round picks when he got drafted. Washington traded that to someone to take RG3.
Yeah. Now that I think back, everything's a 1 in multiple seconds. Or
Imagine, like what you could get if you want to mortgage 5 years of your future. You could get any player. You could get Mahomes.
but that's why I don't like it because so many teams are gonna get so fucked with
Is it
this.
giving NBA?
It's giving NBA exactly where you have like it'll start creating franchise like the Hornets who take one swing and are cooked for life.
But here's the argument to that: you can't protect picks in the NFL.
No protections.
So
no
you could be
options.
good and trade your 26th, your 28th, and your 25th, whatever picks spread out through 5 years, and like maybe they pan out to be nothing.
Or they pan out to be
Superstars.
Like we've seen quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson was a 32nd overall pick.
Yeah.
He has 2 fucking MVPs.
It's
You know.
I hate to see what this is going to do to a lot of teams. I think three is manageable. I don't think we can even expect what's happening in 5 years. Like we have no clue what's going to happen in the next 5 years.
But even the NFL teams, like as much as they go, we scout Pop Warner, we scout high school. It's like you don't fucking know.
No fucking
You
chance.
don't fucking
You
know
send
shit.
your fucking uncle who's got nothing else to do to go to those games and watch. They sit there and eat a hot dog.
Arch Manning has been a name for like 5 years, and he might not even go first overall next year.
No.
He had a terrible year in Texas.
Yeah, like
you don't
it's
know. Like nobody can predict the future.
No.
But I mean, hey, if you want to mortgage 5 years of your future to trade for fucking
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes and Rashi Rice or whatever that looks like, then fucking do it.
Let me actually propose this question then. What players are worth just the straight 5 picks? 5 first-round picks, one from every of your 5 years going forward, and
Allen,
you get one player.
Mahomes.
Allen, Mahomes, Burrow, yes.
I wouldn't even do it for Burrow, honestly.
Actually, yeah, with the injury history, I wouldn't.
Allen, Mahomes. I actually think that's maybe Lamar.
Like Jetta? Would you pay the Jetta?
No, it's only quarterbacks. And like as much as I respect and appreciate Jalen Hurts, I'm not trading 5
No.
first-round picks
No.
for him.
I agree.
Like
He's not.
2, 3, sure.
Even still, no.
But 5, no. I think it's just Allen and Mahomes.
Miles Garrett.
Maybe.
Let's say he's
Yeah.
24.
Complete game wreckers and game changers. Yeah.
Miles Garrett, I would.
There's like 5 guys in the league. Would you do that for JSN? Would you do that for
I was
Jettas?
thinking
Would you do that for
JSN, no.
Chase? But, like,
Jettas, I would. Jettas, I think I would. Like, Jettas, I don't think we appreciate how much of a generational talent he is.
oh, no. He's on pace to... He's like Jerry Rice-esque.
Like, I think he's going to clear Rice by the end of his career. I don't think it's going to be close after. It's going to be him and Megatron, the only 2 man left, standing on the top of the podium.
Yeah, imagine.
Oh, my God. It's going to be fucked. This is going to be fucked. If this happens, it's going to be fucked.
Or you trade 5 first-round picks for the first overall pick. You take a shot at.
I didn't
You
even
take
think
like
about
RG3
draft
didn't work
day
out. You take a
trades.
shot at
Like,
Fernando Mendoza.
but-
You take a shot at whoever you think the next big guy is. But again, we've seen quarterbacks take like Allen was the 7th overall pick. Mahomes was 15 or 16. Lamar was 32. Jalen Hurts was a 2nd-round pick.
Yep.
Like it's so unpredictable.
So unpredictable.
So unpredictable. Which is so sick if you did that though. I think this is a great rule.
That's a video.
I'm swayed, yeah.
This is like Madden GM mode shit.
Another thing, though, I'm just thinking about how much first-round picks get devalued after this. Because if teams have more first-round picks to throw, supply, demand.
I think the NFL's different because you get starting caliber players from picks 1 through 32, whether they pan out or
Yeah.
not.
I mean, even
It's
Puka was a
to be
5th-round
seen.
pick. Like,
Yes.
Jordan Mailata, the 6th-round
100%.
pick. Like,
It's to be
You're
seen
right.
if they're starting caliber or not, but you're drafting them in the hopes that they're starting caliber. If
Yeah.
they pan out, they don't, or whatever. Like that's to be seen. But the first round pick in the NFL is worth its weight in gold.
It's gold.
The 32nd pick is
Yeah.
extremely valuable. The 60th pick is half that.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
2nd round picks, 3rd round picks are great, but first, when it has a 1 in front of it, it means so much more.
It
You're
does.
like, oh my god, tell me more.
All right, boys, let's wrap our brow as we move into our shitty dungarees with the Leafs and how the leaf falls. Stolars gets a puck right off the fucking jugular from Nylander and goes to the hospital.
I can't even do warm ups properly.
That straight up encapsulates this team. If this team had aura, this is the aura. They have no neon guts.
Warm-ups are for the goalie.
You shoot at him,
You shoot at him.
and you don't shoot above the crest.
Yeah, and if
You
you're
don't
gonna
shoot
pick a
above the
corner,
line.
it's low corner.
Yeah. Half the time, goalies don't even go down. They just go down to kind of feel it.
Yeah.
Michael can say it. Like, you
It's-
go down to feel the
Yeah,
drop.
Stolarz is a big boy. He's like 6'5", 6'6", whatever.
Mhm.
He didn't go down. He caught it standing up right here.
Also, that means you have to clear the net by like a foot.
Yeah.
Because what's the net? 5 by 5.
I think so.
So you have to clear the net by a foot and 3 inches.
Yeah, like it's about a foot
and a half.
into his neck.
Like whatever. The season's chalked. Who cares? But like
That is,
Come
you
on.
are correct. That is the Leafs. If you could take one photo and describe it, it's that overhead blurry image of Nylander shooting the puck and Stolarz going like this, just taking it right off the neck. Like that is
and then
that
him
is a
doing-
neck
him
punch.
doing this.
It's not a gut punch. This year's been a fucking neck punch.
And neck punches are worse. If anyone's got punched in the throat, you can
seen-
survive a punch in
You
the
ever
neck,
seen that movie
the
with
stomach.
Jason Bateman and Melissa McCarthy, Identity Theft?
I love that
Yeah,
fucking
She
it's
movie.
keeps punching him in the throat, and that's what he's doing, and it's so effective.
Dude,
That's
my-
what that's been.
My 3 years of boxing, like I got hit in the head thousands of times. I got punched once in the neck by accident, and I was done. I was like, "Yo, I'm not training to this today. I'm
Throat
sitting
hurts,
down."
You can't breathe. You're winded.
Literally, your throat feels like
Yeah.
fucking sandpaper.
you feel like you're gonna die.
You tapped me in the neck one time to like make sure my hands were up, and you like I think you just accidentally hit me in the neck. Like I couldn't breathe.
Think about the impact of like when you start to choke on a piece of rice
Yep.
or a little pepper flake that you didn't swallow properly. Like, it's this fucking big, and you're
Can't fucking breathe.
it's like you're deep throating the black mamba. Like it just doesn't. It's impossible, and it's like you know when magicians pull the things out of their throat. It's like that, but it's the reverse. It's just going in.
And now imagine an 8-ounce full piece of 8-ounce thick vulcanized rubber, frozen directly at your fucking throat at 70 miles an hour, kilometers an hour. It's idiotic.
It's so stupid.
If the Leafs finish where they are currently, they have a 16% chance of getting their pick in the top
They need to
5.
Keep going. Like they're San Jose's 1 point behind them. The Jets are 1 point behind them. The Flames are 5 points behind them. You need to suck.
You have
San
it here.
Jose will pass them.
They're
pushing for playoffs.
Stop playing. Stop playing Nylander 25 minutes.
But hey, maybe this is why they did. Maybe this is why Nylander took a hit out on Solars.
Maybe. But Joe Wall is playing fucking unbelievable. They had 14 shots against Ottawa, and he was so good.
So good. So good.
14.
Yeah,
It's
it's
14.
44 to 14.
Oh my God,
I didn't even
I
watch the
watched
game.
the
I
game.
just saw it on Twitter.
Watching March
I
Madness.
just Sense
Yeah.
Twitter's hilarious. They're like, "Oh, we fucking own the Leafs now." It's like, dude, you're also gonna miss the playoffs. And
And
we
look at
beat-
the playoffs.
Every year we beat you in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Every year.
Like, they haven't even been sniffing playoffs.
Since
It's ever
95, we fucking owned you in the playoffs.
ever since I've been a Leafs fan, they haven't been sniffing playoffs. Like this last year was your last year where you made it in
And you
5
lost.
and you
You lost.
lost in 6.
The
The Leafs
win-
always go to
yeah,
7.
The win total in the playoff series that they played is 20-10 for the Leafs.
It's double.
Keep it!
The Sens are just so fucked. They're like, we own you. It's like you're missing the playoffs and you beat us, which is a favor. So thank you.
And your goalie's an adulterer, which is against the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, your goalie Rex Holmes.
I mean, he's a wreck in game once or twice. But like you said, the Leafs are 5 points from being a bottom 5 team, which is
So close.
so doable.
Like just
so
suck.
doable.
Just get your pick, take your lumps, and figure it out.
Dude, just send someone into Nylander's house while he's sleeping, put nails in his slippers. Just like start fucking with these guys heavy.
Or just stop playing them.
There's rumors that Matthews will decide his future with Toronto this summer, similar to the Quinn Hughes Canucks situation. It's really sad that we're being compared to the Canucks. Our boys, Bloods and Pucks, talked about it on their pod. How the Leafs, this Matthews situation is straight up becoming the Pettersson, Quinn Hughes, JT Miller situation all over again.
Yeah.
I hate that comparison.
What you get, I have no idea. Ultimately, I think when you trade a player of this caliber, you don't win the deal.
You always
Never.
lose.
You always lose.
It doesn't matter.
Like, look at past big trades. Like the Jack Eichel one, I think is the most recent.
Yeah.
They lost that trade.
Buffalo.
Calgary, Matthew Tkachuk, they lost that trade.
Yeah.
Even JT Miller.
JT Miller, well, that was a wash for both teams.
Yeah.
But at the time, the Rangers won that trade.
Yeah, the
Canucks
Canucks
lose that.
they had
When
just
you trade starting number 1 centers, franchise-altering players, you're never gonna get full return.
No.
And it is sad that we're having this conversation, and it's a realistic possibility that Matthews may not be a Maple Leaf next year.
I think check out our newest episode with Leaf Nation, Nick Alberga, sorry. Fuck!
Alberger.
And Jay Rosehill. We talked all about this Leafs breakdown. Those guys have a way better tap on the pulse of the team, and they've been in the locker rooms. They've talked to these guys.
Great.
And from what they've talked about, it seems like the Leafs are still going to run this back. I'm on that same side. I think Matthews comes back, Berube comes back. I don't think Trey Levin comes back, though. That'll be interesting.
No, I don't think Berube's back either. I think it's a fresh start. I think they're fired after the season. They figure out their draft scenario. They fire Berube, they fire Trey Living, and they figure out their GM and coach. And I think they're actually going to bring in a president, too. I think gone are the days of... I think it's going to be a former player.
Let's hope so. I would love that.
Like a Shanahan-type player. Like, love him or hate him, he did a lot of good things. He also did a lot of bad things.
I just hate the bureaucracy that comes with having a president where it's always about capital, making like squeezing as much money as you can out of the team.
Yeah.
And like when you have a team like the Leafs where the fans are so diehard, we haven't seen a championship in 100 years. Like these guys are going to go to the games no matter what. They're going to pay the money. They're going to pay the concession fees. They're going to pay whatever it costs to go there. And these guys know that. And so what stops the new president from coming in and just milking his fan base for every dollar that they have?
They need a mind.
Like, look at Tampa had Yzerman.
Yeah.
Now he's in Detroit. Look at the Kings had Rob Blake. The Sharks have Mike Greer.
Colorado is Sakic.
Sakic. There's Cam Neely in Boston.
Greer with the Sharks.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot there.
And there's no shortage of like legendary Leafs players who would love to take that spot.
You know who deserves to be the next president of the Leafs is Doug Gilmour.
I was going to say Wendell Clark.
Wendell Clark.
Oh,
Oh my
Um,
god.
Bring someone in who has that
Toronto
core
culture.
belief of what it means to be a Maple Leaf.
Darcy fucking Tucker.
and they didn't win
Ty
anything.
Domi.
Our
Oh.
boy Shane Corson.
Bring in a guy that played here, had some success here, was a fan favorite, understands the game. Like Doug Gilmour he was a GM in Kingston in the OHL. He has hockey knowledge. He has front office experience. And then you hire the right GM. I don't want an old timer GM. I don't
No.
want something recycled. I don't want Doug Armstrong.
New, fresh.
I want a Kyle Dubas type hire.
Oh, I
want
miss
a young,
Dubas.
smart, aggressive, enthusiastic GM.
100%.
That's what I want.
100%.
I think that's the right move.
It is. It's like gone are the days where like you got guys like fucking Trey Living who just sits there on his ass waiting for a call. You need to pick up the damn phone and you need to start like making shit happen, even if you're throwing out bullshit.
Set your own market.
Exactly. Like
What if? Because they stole Shanahan from the Department of Player Safety, and we're going to talk about him. But what if they hired George Peros?
Oh my god. I thought you were gonna go there.
I don't want
What
it.
if they took Sheriff Shanny? What if they hired Sheriff Peros? I fucking hate him. But
Yeah, the guy would literally come here with like it would be an inside job of him how to destroy a hockey team 101. He'd be like, "Here you go, Panthers! Look at your division rival."
I'll be the president of the Leafs. Let's trade Matthews for
The 7th round
a
pick.
hand job.
And he's gonna be like,
To
"Oh,
Boston.
nosebleeds. Let's make them more expensive than the lower bowl." And actually, this is really interesting, political a little bit. Doug Ford made a new law, the fucking first law. I appreciated that of this guy for a long time, where you can't resell tickets for more than face value.
So
He's
love it.
proposing it. It hasn't come in yet,
Love
but he's proposing
you
it.
love it, but he was the one that actually removed that law that was in place already 7 years ago.
Cocksucker. I take it back. Fucking
So-
loser. I hope
So
I'm not taking that out either. That's
Yeah,
staying in.
you
No,
need FS.
I don't care. What, he's a fucking.
that's a crime.
He's Ontario Premier. It's not. I didn't threaten him.
You said
It's. I hope. I didn't say I was going to.
please take that.
Nonetheless. I'm just gonna mute what I said. I hope he. Maybe I said shit.
Guess what Osama said here.
Maybe I said shit himself. Who knows? I mean, Matthews had surgery. I don't really care about talking about this. He'll be ready for the season opener.
Yeah,
Cool.
he'll be
Yeah.
fine.
If he's even a Leaf, who gives a shit? But George Peros, as you said, is a fucking moron who loves the Florida Panthers and hates Canadian teams.
He hates the Leafs.
Like this AJ Greer hit,
It was brutal.
it was disgusting. It's like the guy's on his knees, sliding into the boards
A young
already,
kid too.
Throws him into the boards.
neck first. Like that's. This is almost as bad as like.
You could tell he knew he stopped up for
That's
a bit and then
intent
he didn't
intent
cross
to
check. He
kill.
went 2 hands to the back and pushed him.
Yeah, he gave him all his momentum into the boards. Which is crazy.
And he gets 3 games for it. Like that's ridiculous. And then the same thing with Radko Gudas Matthews. Like 5 games is idiotic.
How do you get 5 games for injuring and ending a guy's season, and Greer gets 3? There's a 2-game discrepancy between the two.
Like someone made a video on Twitter. It was a minute of Florida Panthers, like just horrible, disgusting hockey, and it resulted in 1 suspension, 1 suspension and 1 fine. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's,
Bennett got nothing for the elbow.
like there's so many where like you just see Florida Panthers just like strolling up to. I saw one with Braden Point. I don't know who hit him, but like Braden Point just standing there, and a Florida Panther comes up behind him.
Because there's like 3 hits from Verhage where he's jumping into
It was
guys from
Verhaeghe.
behind.
He's just
Was it in the corner?
yeah, and he just punches him 5 times in the
Jumping
face.
them into
Yeah.
them from behind,
Hey.
hitting them in like the upper back, lower neck.
And like I get it, you want to like go to guy into retaliating,
Sure, and hit hard.
but that's not the way you fucking do it.
And play a little dirty. I'm fine with that, but there is a line.
This is
Yes.
not the way you do it,
Yes.
man. This is Michael Bunting, Lou Will level ratting, and like it's just not okay.
Yeah.
If you have one guy on the team doing it, cool, but like the whole team's doing it,
And it's crazy.
it's disgusting.
It's insane.
Nikita Kucherov has been a fantasy championship winner.
It's unbelievable.
After a stellar fantasy season from Adam Silver, respect to you as always. He's always on top of our league. Goes to the finals, strolls there easily. Thinks it's going to be a wash in the finals for him to win another year in our fantasy league. Little does he know he's going up Nikita fucking Kucherov. Nikita
Shout out
Kucherov had 100 points alone. Shout out Mac to win the championship.
In the week?
In the week, he had 100 points this week.
Ooh.
He had
Wow.
an insane last week to close out. Like
Wow.
this is a league winner. This is like CMC when 52% of teams that had CMC went to the
Yeah.
finals. Like this is ridiculous.
Like, read these numbers off. This is insane.
Leads the NHL in points with 119 points in 65 games. 47 more points than Gensel, who scored second on Tampa. And in his last 45 games has 95 points. That's 173 point pace and has 4 more points than 0 point games. Oh, sorry, has more 4-point games than 0-point games. That's ridiculous.
Great. How?
I don't.
4-point games and 0-point games, I think, is the craziest stat on that board.
I don't pretend to understand extraterrestrial play. Like, this is an alien
It's
coming
inhumane.
down. This is inhuman.
There's a world where he is a top 20 minimum hockey player when he retires.
100%.
Yeah.
He's got the resume.
I mean,
He's over 1,000 now. 2 cups.
He's almost at 1,300.
He only has 1 heart, which is disgraceful. If he doesn't win this year, it's fucking broken. Like,
I agree.
We love McDavid and McKinnon, and they're fucking. We talk about them all the time, but the only other guy to have this stretch is Mario Lemieux.
Nope. Yeah, 100% agree.
Not even Gretzky had
a
this
Mount
stretch.
Rushmore
It's-
hockey player.
I just want to ask you guys this: how long have we seen Nikita Kucherov in the top 5 of players year over year?
At
Like
least
a
8 years.
decade straight.
It's been
At
10
least 8
years. There's no chance that he's not an all-timer. He has to be on the all-time, call it 50 list, call it 30 list. He's somewhere in the all-time players list. With this is ridiculous. This is
He's got to be top 30.
He's also missed a season and a half in the last 5 years due to injury.
like this is insane dominance we're seeing out of the Russian.
It's insane when he does this. It's
And,
crazy.
Like you think about it, like Tampa loses Stammer, and they're kind of like, they're teetering on like, can we be that dynasty level like play that we've been accustomed to over the last few years? And now you have welcome back to the fucking league, Nikita Kucherov coming through and being a complete leader, top to bottom on your team, raising this team to be back in a position where they're revered. Everyone's terrified to play them again.
I could rave about him for so
He's
long.
incredible.
And he's a winger.
He's
And
incredible.
he's got 3 40-goal seasons. He's got 3 seasons of 110-plus points. Like, he's just so good.
And think about 45 games. That's more than half a season. He's over 2 points a game in that stretch. Like 95
It's
points in
stupid.
45 games is insane.
It's
119 over 65, and yeah, he's 3 above McDavid and 6 above McKinnon. But that's insane. That's a 2-point a game season.
they played more games, no? Having McKinnon and
He's played less games.
He's played less
He
games
missed
at
some
all.
time this year. Not a lot, but he missed a few games.
less than the guys at top. That's all that
we just-
matters.
We had to give him his flowers because
He's so
if he doesn't win the
fucking
heart,
nasty.
it's fucking broken.
I
The system
should-
is broken. He has to win the heart.
I'm gonna put the odds up here. I'll check them after the pod. I'm curious
He
to see
has
where
to
he
win
is.
the heart.
If
He
he
has
does,
to.
if he's not favored, I'm putting money on that. This is
easy
a
money.
lock. We'll see.
It's a lock.
We'll see.
Let's go.
And from greatness to shitness, the Pacific Division is not legitness. The Ducks have 82 points with a -7 goal differential. I don't even understand how that happens. Like, are you just winning every game by 1 and losing every game by 5?
7-1. 6-1, 6-3.
The Ducks, or sorry, the Vegas Golden Knights have 78 points with a +3 differential.
That's their fucking overtime losses.
Yeah, and then the Oilers are +1 with 77 points.
Yeah, like all these teams don't even make the playoffs in the East.
Nope. And the Leafs are maybe actually we're not above these teams. I don't know how many points we
The
have right
Oilers
now,
are
but
7 points better than Toronto, and they're third in their division. Just think about that.
that's
Just
pitiful.
For context purposes, the Leafs are battling, or we're cheering, whatever you want to call it, for them to bottom out to get a top 5 pick and keep it this year. The Oilers have 7 more points and are in a third. They're not even in a wild card.
They're comfortably in playoffs.
Yes.
They're there. They're happy. I hate the divisions in the NHL.
And if you want to do even more context, the Ducks have 12 more points than the Leafs, which is not a lot, and are first in their division.
It's 6 wins. That's 6 wins.
Think about that. The Leafs are 26 points back of the Sabres, who lead their division, or 25, whatever it is.
It's
Like,
just a bad
it's-
division.
It's just insane.
And it is crazy too when you actually think about it. It's a bad division with some of the best talent. Where you have
Eichel, Murray,
Eichel's-
David, Draisaitl.
He said Marner. He said
Marner's up there. I'm not with you guys on the hating Marner. I actually have.
Because he said penis.
Funny enough, I was looking at my notes, which I don't often look at when we make these pods, but I have a stat in there, which is going to be a forever stat, which I'll never take out of there. Marner assisted Matthews on 154 goals of his career.
Yeah, no, he's
Only like
probably a lot of
45%
primary.
of his goals.
That's idiotic. But like, yeah, you got Leo Carlson on the Ducks, and like this young team is,
Yeah, they're great. They're really talented.
but they're just not good.
They
Clearly,
can't save a puck and they can't play defense, which has been the story of everyone's ripping on the Oilers. Vegas is in the same boat, so are the Ducks.
yeah.
Before
3 of
we
those
move
teams
on
are going to be playoff teams.
from this division, the Kings might have a 20-20-20 season. They have 17 overtime losses, which is more than Vegas.
That's insane.
That's
I saw that today.
that's unethical. That's
So
just straight up
I was looking
unethical.
at the standings. Like, oh, they're kind of like in a playoff spot. And then I scrolled over 17 fucking overtime.
3, 2, 1. That is the solution to all of this nonsense.
100%.
3,
bunch-
2, 1
bunch
is
of
the only way to do
Morgans.
it.
150%. Cale Makar is continuing to cement himself as one of the greatest defensemen ever after zeroing in on this 20-goal mark for the third consecutive season. Bobby Orr did it 7 times in a row.
He's going to do it. He's going to break it.
He's going to break it. I think he's going to smash it. I think he's going to make it
He's gonna
untouchable.
make his prime for another 9 years.
I think he's genuinely going to make it like, here's just me guessing because I have so much puck knowledge. 14 consecutive seasons of 20 goals.
When it'll be 40.
Yep, 100%.
Sprinkle in a
Like
couple of
Jerome
30
again.
goals.
Yeah, Makar's crazy. World class talent, generational player.
Schaefer's going to break it.
Schaefer could break it 100%. He's almost at 20.
You got 19.
Like,
He's
w-
unreal.
when do you tell your grandfather, who's like only watched old time hockey and all he loves is Bobby Orr, and you say, yeah, today's NHL, we have 2 Bobby Orrs.
Yeah, maybe 3. If you count Schaefer.
Yeah, I was counting Schaefer. Those were my 2.
Hughes.
Oh, that's 3, yeah. That's like,
Bobby Orr-esque.
yeah.
It's just insane.
Bobby Orr light.
Was it Bobby Orr's son they had on Spit and Chicklets the other day?
I don't listen to Chicklets anymore.
Me either.
I just saw a clip and they were talking about his off-season training. This guy was just like on a farm lifting like the big fucking tires on the tractors and like sandbags and like, but he's still got like a melted ice cream body.
Yeah, but those are the guys, man. There was one time we went to a cottage in high school and we had these chaperones. Guy was like 7-year-old. He's like, I used to be a cop. He's walking around looking like Danny DeVito. He's like 5'6", like melted ice cream body, like Michael said. And then the guy, he's like, you want to arm wrestle? I'm like, yeah. He goes to flex his arm, like literally spaghetti arm, and then out of nowhere you see a fucking bowling ball pop up on his bicep. Like, what the hell is this?
You ever seen the videos of the Leafs like in World War II? They're training with the military and they're doing jumping jacks, like as an exercise.
we do that now.
You do that as
Or as a
like
kid.
In
like
high,
grade 6 to warm up for gym.
they literally do it to
Yeah.
wear you out in gym.
Yeah.
Go to your next
It's
class tired.
action. That's what that was. Do your 20 minutes of jumping jacks. He scored
Participation.
20 goals in 7 straight NHL seasons. Like, what the fuck?
Must
No.
have worked.
It's crazy.
Leon Draisaitl out for the remainder of the season.
There's a legitimate shot where the Oilers missed the playoffs. Now.
Yep.
No, you know what's gonna happen? McDavid is gonna do what Kucherov is doing right now.
He's only
4
got
points tonight.
15 games left to do it.
Yeah, but it's McDavid. He can get just me and my puck knowledge 75 points in those 15 games.
5 points a game.
Yeah, 5 points a game. Beats Mario Lemieux's record.
All right, boys, take the sweat fire brow. Let's move it to the NBA. Maybe next week we do. Would March Madness be done next week? It will, right?
No.
No. So maybe
Leaks
we'll
into April a little bit.
we'll scratch out NBA next week and we'll do just full March Madness.
It's been
That'll be
great.
fun.
We're in a bracket.
We're in a bracket. Day one, I had 3 correct. I'm the bottom of the bottom. This is
Yeah.
why I don't play March Madness. I just guessed.
It's a fun bracket. There's 21 of us.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
Breeze out. She had Florida winning and
Nice.
lost.
You know who's in first?
Huh?
My dad.
Legend. I expected nothing less
Ball-
from the
ball
king.
knowledge.
You know what he
Ball
did?
knowledge.
He goes, I went on CBS's website and just copied their bracket.
It worked.
I
It
saw
doesn't
the
matter.
first insider drop a bracket. He went, I'm going to take this one. Like, not that we do minimal research. I'm not sitting here saying I know college ball because I don't. I don't know anything about college ball. But I do a little bit of research on the teams and scoring and defense and pace and threes and stuff like that. I'm like somewhere in the middle. It's just such a crapshoot.
Out of curiosity, what research did you do? What's your preparation for March Madness?
Watched the last week of the regular season, and when I say watch, I probably mean about half of every game.
And watching conference championship games.
Yeah, watching conference championships. Look up the best like projected top 10 NBA picks. Okay, Darius Cuff Jr.'s on Arkansas, fucking Elite 8. Darren Peterson's on, I don't even know. They're going to Sweet 16.
That guy on UConn.
AJ Dimance's on BYU. I had them going to the fucking Sweet 16. They were out in the second round.
Yeah, see, this is the exact reason I don't play March Madness usually. I know we did it because we have this podcast and I love our group of our community of potters. And so, like, I joined and that's fine. It's fun. But, like, fuck, I don't do any research. I don't know. I sit there and look at logos. I'm like, yeah, cool logo. Cool logo. I did pick Kennesaw State. I picked Kennesaw State to make it to the Sweet 8 or whatever you call it, a final Elite 8, just because they drafted me in college football as a cool QB when I was 60 overall, and I took them to a championship. I didn't know they were going to make it. Yeah, so that's my team, bro. Kennesaw State, represent. Keep pounding.
The Cornhuskers.
But Taylor, in a much more interesting fantasy game, you're in the finals in your league. Bam Adebayo, 3 points, really just
Yeah, it's
propelled you.
And then so that was in the quarters, and that set the week off. That was on the Monday, and then on Saturday night, I won 5-4. It's a 9-cat league, and I only won rebounds because Bam dropped 28 and 21. Like Bam
I had
has
a week
carried
for
me.
you.
And I have no Ant. Ant's hurt right now. He was my first round pick. He's hurt right now. I'm in the finals. I'm playing a
Damn.
guy who picked up fucking Tatum halfway through the year, and now Tatum is playing.
Wait,
Tatum basketball.
Tatum's on the freaking waiver wire?
He was because he was hurt. No one knew when he was coming back.
Yeah, we only have so many ILs.
I was gonna say I would have picked that guy at the beginning of the year and
So
stashed
I
him.
lost Ant. I'm probably gonna lose. It's a 650 pot, and I convinced him to do 400, 250 instead of 500.
Nice.
You're the
Get the money
king.
up front.
You are absolute king. You should clip this because this is interesting. You are the absolute king of being the guy who's like, yeah, let's change the split. What's the split in the last like 2 days of the
Especially if I
league?
know I'm probably not gonna win. I just go want to do a pot split.
Why not?
If you say no, then fine. I'm not gonna force
No,
it. I'm
man.
not gonna beg.
The worst ever was when I had Andrew, the guy who made our logo. Shout out Andrew, we love you. When I had him against the fucking ropes in fantasy, and you messaged in a group, you put us both of us in a group chat together, and you're like, yeah, you guys want to make a different split? As it stands, 800, 200. And I'm like, fuck no! I got this guy dead to rights. I'm not changing shit. Give me
what
my
happened?
money. And he said, okay, thank God. And then he got his money right back. Fucking this year, god damn it. Now I'm
Yeah.
depressed again.
I'm fine with a pot split. Like if you agree at the beginning of the year, but then the two guys in the finals want to say let's change it 600, 400. Like I think the winning guy should get more. I'm not gonna go to
Yeah,
the
no.
person and be like, oh, I should get
50-50.
50-50. The winning guy should get an extra $200 or
Yeah.
$200 or whatever it works out to be. 100%. You won. You deserve it.
In my head, I'm standing on the fact it's winner gets everything except for second place gets double their money.
That's fine too.
That's the way I live my
You're
life.
still up, even if you're in second.
You get enough to
You pay
play.
for your next season.
Exactly. You get to play next season. The other guy gets some money to go have fun.
Yeah. And
And
it's a win-win for everybody if you do the pot split.
It
'Cause
is.
Then you walk away plus money at the end of the year.
that guy's still happy. He's got
Worst
his
case
money.
scenario, I make $200 on fantasy basketball. It's $50 entry fee. Worst case, I walk away plus 200. I'm 4 times my money.
And that also pays you back for your football league that you got nothing in.
So there we go.
There you go.
ROI, baby.
ROI.
Investment 101.
Michael, you seem really excited about this one, so I'll let you take this one away.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. It's just funny. Former number 1 pick in 2017 by the Sixers. Trust the process. Markelle Fultz, 10-day contract with the Raptors.
10 down still, fam.
Why?
Said nothing,
We
burger.
need a guard, and Chris Paul didn't want to play here. So.
I guess they had an open spot.
And it's a 10-day deal.
And he's been playing in the G League for
A while.
3 straight seasons now.
Yeah.
A while. And honestly, like sometimes they work. Remember Killian Hayes?
Yeah.
Pistons pick? He signed a 10-day contract with the Kings. And he just signed a 2-year deal.
Nice with the
He
kids.
actually had a
Nice.
He's had a pretty
The
good
German
year.
guy,
I don't know.
Killian Hayes.
He's
yeah.
European. I couldn't tell you if he's
He's
German. He's fucking Spanish.
He was a high pick and he sucked.
Yeah, he
at
was a lottery
Detroit.
pick.
Yeah, he was horrible in Detroit. That was the first of like the Detroit woes before Cade.
Yeah.
Like the Raptors, like I don't know if they have a history of morphing former number 1 picks into like decent players, but they know how to develop guys. Not to say Markelle Fultz
Somewhat.
is
Sort
young.
of. Like Grady
They could change his career to make him like a good bench player.
Dick's been just falling off a cliff these days. Like
Anomaly.
he's the exception, not the rule. The 5 to 10 seeds in the East are separated by 2 games. This is the tightest we've
The
seen in a
Raps
long
are
time.
hanging out for dear life for a top 6 seed. And they're in one.
Charlotte is a 10 seed.
Well, the 10 teams are determined because Milwaukee is the 11 seed and they have 28 wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the 10 teams are determined where they finish. Atlanta just ripped off 10 in a row before they lost the other night. Like Nikhil Alexander-Walker, shout out fucking him, Canadian.
God, what a
Just
pickup.
dropping like 40 bombs every night.
What a
Berserk.
pickup.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think this is going to be a really, really, really tight playoffs. Like, this is going to be one of the better playoffs we've seen in a long time. If OKC doesn't just go ahead and fucking have their way with everybody.
They probably will.
Sandpaper finish, no loop. KD passes Jordan, 5th all-time. Scoring!
First ballot.
Legend, yeah.
Hate him or love him, first ballot.
One of the greatest scorers of all time.
I don't know why people hate Katie so much.
No.
I don't want to get into this
Neither
debate.
why.
It's
I
about,
just-
You
I
know
don't-
why.
I have nothing but love for Katie. I don't fucking care.
without putting the debate into it, it's about,
care.
do you value skill or loyalty? Because the guy is elitely skilled with zero fucking loyalty.
100%. KD's about KD.
He's
And
dead.
we've known that since he left OKC. We've
Yeah.
known that.
But I mean, OKC also instilled this in him. I'm looking at you, Michael, because think about this. OKC was building something super, super special with James Harden, KD, and Russ. Like, it was so special. And then they didn't want to pay James Harden, so he leaves. KD goes ahead and says, fuck it, I'm gone too. And they leave Russ by himself. Like, that's your introduction to the league, where, like, you build an insane core 3 that, like, could have went on to win chip after chip after chip. Could have created a dynasty in Oklahoma. Why would you have loyalty after that?
Sure. Here's the thing with Katie. Harden was about money, KD won his MVP, was up 3-1 against Golden State in the conference finals, blew it, knew he wasn't going to win because Golden State was a fucking dynasty and said, fuck it, I'm going to go join them.
Yeah, but the James Harden, that situation, watch starting five because they talk about it a lot and it breaks it down a little better. Where James Harden, he was considered a sixth man in OKC. He wasn't the starting guy. Like, they didn't want to start him, so they didn't want to pay him starting money.
Yeah. Yes, because they were better with him coming off the bench.
But, like...
It was Cephalosha who was like the fucking...
But now we know what
3-and-D king of that era.
Swiss Army knife. Yeah.
Now we know what James Harden is, and like knowing what James Harden is, you would have wanted to start him over Cephalosha. Like, go look at the landscape now. If you kept together James Harden, KD, and Russ from what was that 2016, what would that be in 5 years from then? To COVID.
He's also ruined every team he's gone to. Brooklyn, they played 16 fucking games together. Phoenix, a rising 25-year-old Devin Booker, perennial MVP candidate that season. What have they done? Nothing. Let's go get Bradley Beal. Ankle's gone for the year. $70 million down the fucking drain.
That's also not just him though. We're looking at like Brooklyn. Yes, I agree. But Brooklyn was trying to put together something special that wasn't special. Where like they're going out and getting Blake Griffin and KD and Chris Paul and like they tried to put together a team that is a bunch of old guys who can't really hoop anymore. And there was COVID with Kyrie and like Kyrie didn't get vaccinated, so he couldn't play and like it was a whole situation.
Okay, but to that argument on the whole loyalty thing, and we're gonna like you see LeBron. We have a note here. You want to talk about loyalty? Everyone thinks that LeBron was so loyal to Cleveland. He went to an already good Cleveland team.
Yeah.
When he left and he brought fucking Chris Bosh and everyone else with him, Ray Allen, to fucking Miami. How is it any different because he went ring chasing in Miami? But God forbid, because LeBron's the king of the fucking NBA, no one shits on him for being unloyal.
Because Miami never beat Cleveland in the conference finals of the playoffs.
It's the same thing, though.
It's not.
It is. You don't think, okay, if KD loses to the Dallas Mavericks that year, just being random team, or the Lakers or whoever, he probably still goes to Golden State.
Maybe.
I agree.
LeBron also has ties to D-Wade and Chris Bosh because they were all the same draft class.
So what?
KD has no ties to Clay, Iguodala, Steph.
Just because you're friends or you got drafted in the same class means absolutely nothing.
Sure it does.
No, I'm agreeing with Taylor here. So the thing is, at the end of the day, this is still a business, right? And like, I'd understand it if it was like a rivalry thing where it's like, I mean, I guess the NBA doesn't really have rivalries, but if it's like the Pistons versus the Bulls, and like this is the situation where like you're going from the Pistons to the Bulls, where it's like a huge rivalry here, and people are upset that you're going there. That makes sense. But like, fucking Oklahoma and Golden State don't have a rivalry.
Cleveland also, they pissed it away because they never had Kevin Love until they traded for him. They never drafted Kyrie. They had so many chances at very good players, and then LeBron finally fucking leaves, wins his ring, comes back to the team that drafted him, the city that he's from, the state that he's from, wins the ring. Kyrie bitches his way out in 2018. LeBron stays, takes him to the fucking final against the best team ever.
Stays because he's under contract, not because he
it's legit.
And
dude.
don't
He
give me
could've gone
that.
to
They
wherever
literally
he
traded
wanted.
Anthony Bennett and Andrew Wiggins and first-round picks for Kevin Love.
Yeah,
So they brought it. They built
you
another
have to
fucking
accommodate
super
your
team.
stars.
Oh yeah, LeBron, you need to fucking come. You need a hand
You,
job.
didn't even you want to talk about fucking KD? The fucking KDF files this year. You
It's
ruined
the same
Houston.
thing. Bro. They did the same thing in Brooklyn for KD that they did in Cleveland for LeBron.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. It's the same thing.
Every single one of those players has never gone back to the team that drafted him, or they spent a long tenure with and not won them a championship, but tried to stay and gone through whether it was rebuild or retool and gotten good and went to a finals deep
They
run.
did the same thing. Bro.
So much for not bringing back up the argument.
Like,
That's
I
on
just
me.
I just don't understand the hate that KD gets because he lost to Golden State and went there. And then LeBron goes from Miami where he said he's going to win 7 rings and won 2. And then he goes back to Cleveland because he's a hero and goes to play for a team that's all right when they trade for Kevin Love and they have fucking Kyrie already. It was already a super team. Like you can't give me that argument. It's the same shit.
It wasn't a super team until LeBron got there.
Yeah.
They go and they trade all those futures for Kevin Love, who at the time was one of the best power forwards in the league.
Are we calling Golden State a super team before KD got there? It was Iguodala, Steph, Clay, and Draymond.
Kinda. It's 3 All-Stars.
That's like not a super team. It's a good team. It's a really, really good team. It's not a super team. It was a super team when KD got there.
They never lost under 57 games.
Yeah, because Steph's the GOAT, bro. Like, what do you want? He's one of the greatest point guards of all
I don't
time.
understand. I hate the special treatment LeBron gets. It drives me nuts. Like, fuck off.
Hey, I love
hate
LeBron
LeBron.
because he played the most
I
regular
don't
season
hate
games.
LeBron. I love LeBron. I think he's the GOAT. I'm not going to sit here and dump on his accolades. Like, he's the greatest basketball player of all time. He just set the record for most games played. He has 5 fucking rings. So 5 MVPs, 4 rings, whatever it is. And he's the all-time scorer. He's the all-time games played. Like, he's the GOAT. but he also got special treatment everywhere he went.
That's true.
He also ruined the Lakers. He set the
That's
Lakers
true.
back for decades. They
How?
got
He
lucky.
won them a ring.
They got lucky with
They get
Luka.
lucky?
They got lucky with Luka.
With Luka.
If
Yeah.
LeBron left and they traded all those picks and all those players away and they had nothing to show for it, they had a band-aid fucking AD and they had no LeBron, they were fucked for another decade.
Exactly
they were
right.
lucky they got Luka.
Yeah, but LeBron didn't orchestrate the GM trade. That was Nico Harrison being a fucking idiot.
No,
No,
LeBron was in his ear.
That's pure luck. I'm saying the AD shit, he set that franchise back a decade if that didn't work out.
That's
You
true.
got
But it did.
And who knows, maybe they don't win in the bubble because they played a shitty Miami team.
Yeah, you get one bubble win, which like
They
I
played a
understand
shitty Miami
a
team.
chip is a chip, but like you're talking about bringing a chip back to your city. Did they even have a parade for that thing? It was
Bro, they
COVID.
played fucking Jimmy Butler. That was it.
Like,
That was it.
It was.
And what, rookie Tyler Hero?
They didn't bring a chip back to LA. They brought a chip to Orlando, Florida, the Disney park.
Yeah,
Like it wasn't.
The Lakers were nothing from that stretch of 2017 to 2020, whatever it was, until LeBron got there.
Yeah, but LeBron gets there. Like Taylor said, if like let's say they don't go to the bubble, they probably don't win that chip. It's a big if, but probably. And then they don't get Luka with all that luck involved. You're stuck with your franchises now. Alex Caruso, fucking who's that? It was
They would have like Lonzo and Ingram
and AD. AD's your number one guy, and that
Not
seems to
even
be
AD,
working out
the only
great.
reason AD got there was because LeBron said,
that's what I'm
"I'm
saying.
only coming to LA if you get AD."
That's what I'm saying. Like LeBron comes to LA,
Nothing.
he brings AD, and let's say the whole LeBron shit doesn't work out. LeBron doesn't win a chip there. LeBron retires,
They're fucked.
and it's over. What are they left with? LeBron ruined the Lakers. He leaves you with a poo stage where it's just AD and two fucking fishing line for an ease. Austin Reeves and the what's that kid Colton, something like that.
Bronny James.
No, the other white kid, the really good one.
Dalton Connect.
Connect, thank you, Dalton Connect. Like it's not like a good team. Like he's not building it for the
They don't have
future.
any assets to get LeBron though. They signed him.
Yeah, but we're just talking about like LeBron forced the Lakers to move on AD. LeBron forced the Lakers to move
Yeah,
on.
because his
DeAndre
best
Ayton.
option was 34-year-old Russell Westbrook.
But even DeAndre Ayton, like it's just working out now because the guy's like he has to swallow his pride and like shut up and sit and take a back seat a little bit and just play his role. Where like,
Yeah, but Ayton also had an attitude problem.
but LeBron's the one that brought that attitude problem to LA.
Yeah,
There's
it
no
doesn't-
problem.
it's
Anymore.
It doesn't matter if you look at it. If you take away your hate from KD and you look at it holistically from LeBron's point of view, he did Cleveland dirty.
No,
If he's so faithful to Cleveland, he should never have left.
Agreed.
He did the NBA dirty by starting the super team regime.
Yep.
Then
didn't
he
start
did.
it.
Then
He
he
did.
did Cleveland
We did.
dirty again
did.
after he goes there, and they give up all these assets to get Kevin Love, and then he inevitably leaves again. Oh, because he won Cleveland. This is for you. No, LeBron, this is for you. He's a selfish guy.
You mean he did a team dirty that he took to the finals 3 times with no fucking all-star and they didn't spend any money, any draft capital, or gain any assets?
Like he said though, we have teams like you have guys like Devin Booker who's won nothing. He's barely been to the playoffs in his career. He'll never leave Phoenix. Steph, yes, he has a great resume of a lot of winning games. Will never leave Golden State. Like there's so many guys, if you want to talk about loyalty, who stayed with their team through thick and thin, through all of it, and they'll always be there and they'll
Dame didn't
retire
wanna
there.
Leave Dallas. Dame didn't want to leave Portland.
Nope. Like these guys, like those are
didn't
that's
have a say.
loyalty. Yeah, they didn't have a say. But and back to what Taylor said about starting the super team regime, there was never the ability for a player to have pull until LeBron came into the league. No player could set a roster change or push for the front office.
Oh, please. You're telling me Michael Jordan didn't have that influence?
No, they didn't.
No.
They didn't make a trade where they traded.
MJ was getting fined for wearing his own shoes on the
They
court.
drafted
If
Scottie
LeBron dropped a sunglass line, the NBA would be like, yes, sponsored. The LeBron sunglass line is now the premier sunglasses of the NBA.
LeBron did a decision for a partnership with Hennessy. Like he gets special
That's
fucking treatment.
funny.
It's stupid, man. He went on live television on ESPN and called it the decision and said, "I'm taking my talents to South Beach," and then went out to say, "We're not going to win 1, we're not going to win 2, we're going to win 6," and lost and won 2. Like you fucking loser. He's a loser.
He did not start the super team regime. There were super teams in the 90s, there were super teams in
No,
the 2000s. with
they
the
were
Lakers.
there.
There were super teams in the 2010s before he even went to Miami with
No.
the Spurs.
Super teams existed, yes, but the
But
point being, the
all
super
those
team
were
regime,
drafted.
exactly. The super team regime is when like your
Shaq.
star. The super team regime, yes, super teams existed. Yes, there's one-offs where players are coaxing other players to come into their team. Like it happened with Marner and the Four Nations. Like it happens all the time in every sport where like guys are trying to coax other guys to come to their team because they have a relationship. But the difference here was LeBron was the first guy who could go to the GM and be like, I want this guy, I want this guy, I want this guy. Build the team. Do what it takes. build the team.
Yeah,
Like
because he had to, because the GM wasn't doing anything.
that's not the player's role that's irrelevant. Like the GM is the
You have
GM.
input, but you
like,
don't have say.
Can Matthews walk up to fucking Brad Treliving? I want this guy, I want this guy, I want this guy. Give me them now. Do what it takes or I'm leaving.
No, because that's not how the NHL is.
But
It's not a fair comparison.
It shouldn't.
LeBron broke the NBA.
That's what I'm saying. LeBron broke the NBA. It shouldn't be like this. Players should not have a say of what team you're putting together. The coaches and the head office, your staff, you pay millions of dollars to these guys to scout and build teams and build super teams. But you get LeBron, who just because he plays, he now has the in to be able to say what makes the best team.
That I agree with, because the NBA has fully become a players' league.
Because of LeBron, though, is what I'm saying.
Players should definitely be allowed to have input on who they want drafted, who they want signed, who they want traded for.
Input,
not the rubber stamp.
I actually wouldn't even say they should allow input. They're allowed to have their opinion. It shouldn't be input.
You should consult your star players on what you think, because they live and breathe the team. They have the pulse on the team. You should consult.
They should have an opinion.
You should not say, "I'm getting AD. I'm getting Luka. I'm getting Wade. I'm getting
Kyrie.
Bosh.
I'm getting this. I'm getting that.
Getting Love.
I'm getting
Why
Caruso."
not? It worked.
For 1 year, but then, like we said, like if they don't get Luka,
the NBA is broken.
If the Lakers don't get Luka, the Lakers are broken after LeBron retires. You got one chip out of LeBron, and he ruined your franchise.
Like, don't get me wrong, we had ultimate viewing pleasure when we watched the Cavs and the Golden State for what, 5 straight years,
the
4
best.
straight years. It was awesome.
The
It was
best.
amazing.
It was sick. It was amazing. And at the time, it was like, fuck, man, like KD's gone, and Harden just got traded at the deadline, and like all these crazy deals, But now they're seeing the repercussions for their decisions.
100% agree.
The NBA is broken. Viewership is down. TV numbers are down. Sponsorship is down.
Even if he broke the Lakers, they don't get Luka, and LeBron. Let's say he retires after they win the chip. Who cares? They got a fucking championship. That's always what it comes
Selfishly,
down to.
as an LA fan, sure. Or if you're a LeBron dick rider like you, sure.
If the Rams, like, they won the Super Bowl and then they traded for, I forgot they traded Stafford that year, but let's say they traded for someone else with all those draft picks and they fucking shot the bed and won 4 games for the next 5 years.
Basketball's different because it's a 3-man team.
But it's the same standard.
No,
That
but
Rams team is considered a
Football's
super
53
team.
guys.
But I'm still going to look at it like the Bengals went to a Super Bowl once. Does that mean that they had this success? Like, is that okay? They went to the Super Bowl with pretty much nothing, no O-line.
Yeah, but they didn't give up any assets. They drafted Chase, they drafted Burrow, they drafted Mixon, they drafted Higgins.
And so the point here is like it was the win. That's the only difference between the Bengals situation and the Lakers situation here.
Yeah,
you got the win,
because that's
which
all
is
it comes down to.
yeah, that's a huge difference. But like the Bengals are in a situation where they're going to be horrible for a long time. I think if you ask any Bengals fan, that one Super Bowl appearance doesn't account for it. And I think on the same side, if you ask any Rams fan after Aaron Donald retires and the Rams go on a fucking horrible run, I don't think that one chip is worth it to them. I don't think they're happy with it.
Why not?
Because you now have 10 years of disappointment ahead of you.
They hadn't won anything since like 2002.
Like,
no, I think that the championships are different based on the fan base. I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying LeBron ruined the sport.
he also did ruin the sport.
Like, I
That's
don't
true.
even care about the Rams doing that or whatever. Like the NFL, the NFL's different. I don't put the NBA is in its own class with this shit.
Yeah.
The Utah Jazz traded 3 first-round picks for Jaren Jackson Jr.
And then shut him down for the year.
Guys have played a full season in fucking how long since he won Depoy? Did he even win Depoy?
Yeah.
He did.
Since what, like 3 years ago?
It was 3 years ago.
So like that was the last time. Like Portland or Milwaukee got fucked by the Dame trade.
Yeah.
Dallas got fucked by the Luka trade. Like so many teams just get fucked because LeBron ruined it. Because he made it a fine to trade all these picks. He did it with Cleveland. He did it with the Lakers. He broke the NBA.
Yes, he made it a players' league, but the GM can also, like, you're the GM. You don't have to listen to LeBron. Put your fucking foot down, and if he leaves, deal with it.
No, but you say that, and the thing is, the reason why it is the way it is, I'm not saying it's right, and you're right, that's how it should be. But the NBA is a money league at the end of the day. It's all media and how much money you can make.
100%.
And LeBron, like, we saw it. When you go to, like, we went to LA and watched LeBron, you throw a rock, you hit a guy with a goat mask on wearing a Cleveland LeBron
We
jersey.
went to the Lakers game because of
Everything
LeBron.
Yeah.
lives and breathes
Dude,
LeBron James.
Half the stadium, like, it's Lakers jerseys, and you got, like, your Kobe's and your Kareem's, but then it's straight up, like, Cleveland jerseys and Miami jerseys and like, wherever else he's been. Like, it's not, nobody cares about LeBron because he's a Laker. They care about LeBron. And, like, as the GM, if you say that, like, LeBron can sit there and say, okay, fuck you, I'm going to force myself out of the team. And now you have no money, no future, good luck. And, like, that's what he's created. No other league allows that. The Leafs actually are a great example of a team that completely, like, banks on players by giving everyone a no-move clause and letting the players have all the power. But, like, you hate that. But for some reason with LeBron, it's okay.
Yeah, because he won. And LeBron is also a leader.
And it's also
And a
because
teammate.
he didn't play for any teams that you like.
That's true. If he played for the Raptors, it'd be different. If he played for the...
like Miami. Nobody likes Miami. Miami fans don't even like Miami. Florida's a fickle state with sports. They don't cheer for anyone.
That's true.
It's the mecca of baseball, and the Tampa Bay Rays have consistently the lowest attendance records in the league.
Literally, I think Florida is
They're
like
fickle.
Florida's
They're
king
fake
of
fans.
having like outside fans. Like the fact that the Panthers have to put a
Guns and
ban.
Gators. They
It's
don't
true.
fucking care about sports.
Cease's the only real.
See you in the bayou with the fucking motorboats that hover above.
It's an
the
airboat,
water.
brother.
They don't fucking care.
But
We're way
yeah,
off topic here.
way off topic. Way off topic. Nikola Jokic has his 28th triple double of the season. He's gonna win MVP. Cool.
Cool.
Shocker.
Yeah, like I have voter fatigue. Don't vote for him.
Oh, there's another team that won a chip and didn't load up. Interesting.
Who?
Denver.
Wow,
Yeah.
one team.
Yeah.
The Thunder. The Spurs.
What did the Celtics do? Load it up.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
Not really.
Derek White and KP.
That's
Their
not.
two best players are both drafted.
Yeah, that's not.
Derek White won deep boy that year.
That is not comparable to going out and getting Anthony Davis. It's not the same.
It's
Like
not.
Derek White, and Contavious Caldwell Pope.
Just saying.
Come on, man.
They
Nonetheless,
also had a 6-man of the year on that team, but
let's take the straw off our brow.
Drafted. Peyton Pritchard was drafted.
doesn't matter.
Ooh, sir, you got a game for us. Yeah, I got a game for us. All right, boys. We got a little multiple choice. It's gonna go quick. I can put them on the screen here. This is a little far away from sports here. All right.
Oh boy.
Multiple choice. I want you guys to tell me where these iconic samples come from in these songs.
Oh wow, no way.
It's gonna be difficult. I don't think you guys are gonna get all of them.
Together? Or is it
You two.
buzzer?
It'll be you two together. Just see if you guys. I don't know if you actually are gonna be able to get them all. I'll let you guys buzzer it. You guys can go against each other initially, but if you can't get them, work together. They're all on here.
Are you playing like 5 seconds and then we just guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll play the sample.
And
Like,
there is a buzzer.
pardon?
There is a buzzer.
Yeah, for now. If you guys can't get them, we'll do it. This is the first one. It's Kanye's "Believe What I Say." This is the sample. I'll rewind it.
Oh, I know it.
I'm into my women.
I got it.
And here are your options. You need something to protect it.
I already know it.
It's you got X Factor by Lauryn Hill, Killing Me Softly by Fugees, Do Wop by Lauryn Hill, or Ready or Not by Fugees.
That's X Factor. That's Lauryn Hill.
That's what I
At
was
the
gonna
beginning.
say.
So you're taking X Factor,
That's what I think. I could be wrong. I'm not a huge Lauryn Hill guy, but I think it's Lauryn Hill.
Michael?
I was like, kill me softly just because he said it.
I'm gonna give Taylor half a point. It was Lauryn Hill, but it is Do Wop. Actually, you get no
Tell-
points.
You can tell at the beginning. That's your voice.
Yeah. Woo! I love that fucking song, Do Wop. So good. Next one, I don't know if you guys heard the song, The Count by Currency and Wiz Khalifa.
This is fucking old.
The money machine's coming down.
It's this, the ooh.
Honestly, I don't know any of the songs listed in the answers. So.
Yeah, what are the options here?
Didn't I by Darno, sorry. Outstanding by the Gap Band. Pure Love by Zapp, and Between the Sheets by the Isley Brothers.
Between the sheets.
Yeah, give me
my
the
guess.
Eiley
You
brothers.
guys are both wrong. So now you guys are going to work together. It was Didn't I by Durando.
Oh,
Didn't I treat you right now?
I know.
These are outside
I know the
right
next
now.
one.
This one,
This one's iconic.
Magnolia by Playboy Cardi. It's just the beginning here.
God, I don't listen to rap.
Hey,
at
you
all.
wanna come outside? It's the Jamie Foxx show.
It is the Jamie Foxx show. Jamie Foxx, this is actually why I started, because I saw the clip of this, and it's hilarious.
It's like a blind customer, right?
It's a blind customer comes into the restaurant, and he brings him French toast, and the guy's like, this isn't what French toast tastes like. He goes, no, we got a chef straight from France. And he goes, okay. And then he goes behind the guy. He's like, I'll bring him out. And he starts like making fake footsteps, and he goes, hey, Peter, you want to come out here? It's the door closing. Next one, you got Otis with Kanye and Jay-Z. It makes it easier.
I mean, obviously, if there's no other Otis Redding option, well, there is.
There's two Otis Redding options here. You got Try a Little Tenderness, Respect, and then you got A Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke, and Let's Stay Together by AI Green or Al Green, I don't know.
Try a little tenderness.
AI.
He's AI.
Yeah, try a little tenderness.
Look at that, boys. You got one right. It's Try a Little Tenderness by Otis Redding. And the last one we have on the list is pretty
We don't need to
easy.
do this.
It's First Class by Jack Harlow.
G-L-A-M.
Sex in the A.M.
Is it my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like is better than yours? No, everyone knows it's Glamorous by Fergie.
Fergie.
And that's the game. I love samples. I don't know what it is. Like something about a good sample that just gets me going.
I'm so out of even the Playboy Cardi music he played. Like I'm just so out of rap music.
Don't worry, nobody listens to that.
Yeah, no one
Nobody
listens.
with good music taste.
That was.
I don't listen to rap at all.
That was a 2018 like.
I listen to old Drake, old Eminem, and old Lil Wayne.
I mean, to be fair,
That's it.
I don't also listen to a lot of new rap music. Like, I don't know. I'm not into like the Gunna and the
It sucks.
Lil Baby
It
and
sucks.
Da Baby. Why they all Baby? Lil Baby, Da Baby,
All right.
Pink Baby, Yellow Baby.
Michael was a baby about LeBron. Lil baby James.
As always, thank you so much for sitting through an hour of this podcast and listening to us ramble. This was an unbelievable pod. As always, we're going to be back every Wednesday at 1. Our pods go up. Make sure you keep an eye out for Leafs Nation, which dropped today. It's live now. It'll be Monday when you guys see this. Make sure you drop in likes, comments, shares, and subscribe to everything that we do, because the more you guys are active, the more we reactive. We like making content that you guys like. We have some pretty funny freaking out of the locker room content coming up. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be funny. We'll keep it on wraps for now, but stay tuned. Stay active on all of our socials. We want more interaction. We want people to start commenting more. Maybe we should have started a March Madness with our fans.
Totally.
Damn, it's too late, but nonetheless, we'll start a bracket challenge or something. We'll give you guys a free sweater, whoever gets it right. As always, we're going to be back here every week. Make sure all of you at home are staying sweaty.
Love you, LeBron.
I love you, LeBron.
Go Bills.